Good morning. I'm back. I've been away for a while, but my heart has gotten heavy. Of course, my heart for the last few years have always been heavy. Today is April the 1st, 2025. This is April Fool's Day, but what I'm about to say is not a joke, and it's not to fool anyone. I want you to think about this. And I'm not proud and I'm not gloating, but I want you to seriously think about this. I'm just a small town preacher, small church, and not many people hear or listen to me. But I just come back to say that maybe a year and a half, a year ago, I came on and I said, evil will kill itself just to kill you. And I'm going to point that out to you today, that evil will kill itself just to kill you. And I'm going to use the Democratic Party because that's what I was ranting about the first time, to give you my point. Now, the Democratic Party and the Democratic people have said on numerous occasions that climate change is the most important thing in our culture today, and it is the most dangerous thing. And if we don't change our ways, we're going to die in 10 years, some of them say 12, some of them say 5. So, we have to get rid of the fossil fuel and clean up the air, otherwise we're doomed. Well, guess what? There was a guy, the only African American that I can point to at this particular time, by the name of Elon Musk, who came up with a way to help clean the air. He came up with the electrical cars and the lithium batteries thing to operate those cars, and no fossil fuel, solar panels and all of this good stuff. And he was a hero. Helped to clean up the environment. Well, all of a sudden, Elon Musk saw what I've been warning people about all this time, that the Democratic Party is a destructive party, and there's hatred in that party. Elon Musk saw that and left that party, and guess what? Now they're burning up those electric cars, shooting up the dealerships, and destroying what was going to be our savior, electric cars. If you remember, they put in a mandate that everybody had to have an electric car by, I think, 35, the year of 2035. Now they're burning them, destructive. And Elon Musk is the Hitler, is a fascist, is a Nazi. He's everything that we should hate. So they're destroying Elon Musk's invention of electric cars, killing the thing that was going to save us. You get my drift? They will kill themselves just to kill you. So if the planet is going to be destroyed through this fossil fuel and these electric cars was going to save us, don't you think they would think, well, wow, that'll kill me too? But they don't care. You see, I'm going to go back farther because in, I think, 2008 maybe, I wrote a book called Slaves in America. And I done a lot of research. And I put the book out. But there was one section of the book was about the Democratic Party. You know, how the Ku Klux Klan got started through the Democratic Party. But my point being, I wrote a pamphlet based upon that research from 2008 in 2000 and maybe 22. I wrote the pamphlet. Well, last year in 2012, 1923, I revised that pamphlet and added a little bit more information to it. The pamphlet was called Demo Evilcrats. I just broke one out to reread it. And in that pamphlet, I put all of the things that the Democratic Party was into. All of the hatred, all of the destruction, all of the bills that have been passed in Congress. Who went against anything that had to do with helping the black people gain footage in America's society? The Democrats have been against, but they are the ones who call everybody else racist. We are living in a time where evil is being called good, and good is being called evil. Right is wrong, and wrong is right. And we have allowed that party to change our language, to change our culture, because they want us to believe now that a man can be a woman. And I think that is where they went wrong. I mean, we've let them get away with so much. They thought that they could just do anything. So they came out and they told us now that, yeah, man can be a woman. And they're mutilating our children by cutting off their parts and convincing them that they can be a different sex, and that there's 52 or 118 different genders, when we all know that there's only a man and there's only a woman. There's only two genders, and that's all there can be. They convinced us that the babes in the womb is scientifically fetuses and embryos. We know that, but that's a scientific term for human babies. But they, oh, well, then because they are fetus, then they're not human, so we can just destroy them. They have convinced us to change the way God intended man to be. They want us to say now that we can be men just because that's what we want to do. I identify as a man. I identify as a woman. Whatever I decide I am, that's what I can be. We have to come back to God's original plan. And until we do that, we're going to be in trouble. We are in trouble, but we're going to be in trouble. And then, back to Elon Musk, we got this Doge thing going on, where they're going into the government, looking at the books, and trying to balance our books, or to do audits to make sure everything is on the up and up. Who's against it? The Democrats. Why? Because, again, they will kill themselves just to kill you. Because the way the system is going at the present time, we can't last. Every country in the world have felt the effect of where we are today, spending more than we have and doing foolish things to not keep the country solvent. You see, America became the richest country in the world because we were operating on the principles of God. Our country was established on biblical principles and on biblical standards. We're getting away from that, or we've gotten away from that. And they want us now to accept people from all over the world. If you notice, the last administration, they just opened the border. If you're alive and can walk, just come on over. And what do? They gave them driver's license. They gave them Social Security numbers. A lot of them are drawing Social Security. What that is doing is draining the system. Draining the system. And then when the system begins to eat itself, we are destroyed as a nation. And this is the Democratic Party. So I'll say again, I said it back then, and I'm going to say it again. Democrats are evil, not practicing. They are evil to the core. And they will kill themselves just to kill you. And if you are a Democrat and you don't see that yet, I pray for you, because you are blind. You are blind. There's a song about you. I once was blind, but now I see. It doesn't mean physically blind. It means that you are closed to the danger that is before you. You're closing your eyes to the danger that is before you. You better open your eyes and see that you are headed down the wrong path. You cannot be a Christian and be a Democrat at the same time. And evil will kill itself just to kill you. And if you can't see that with what's going on today, then you got a problem. You have a problem, because we are headed for destruction if we continue on the path that we're going. And that African American that everybody is trying to destroy today is helping us with the climate, and he's helping us get the country back together. And these people that are doing this Doge thing, they're not getting paid. They're doing it because they see the danger. They're not getting paid for it. The President of the United States, he's not getting paid for it. These are people who are doing work for the country to help us to sustain life on this real estate that we're occupying as the United States of America. So I just come back to say, I told you that evil will kill itself just to kill you. Now, if you can't see it with what's going on, then God bless you. But just stop and think about it. Think about this. Love you. And I mean, I have to start coming on a little more regular. I know that, again, a lot of people don't hear me. A lot of people don't see me. Just a small town preacher who's got his eye on the ball, because I think about things and I read a lot. Think about this.